What's up, guys? Jason here. Welcome back to Football Manager 2020. We're gonna do international runs. So basically, what that is that we're gonna be an international manager. I could choose Canada right now, but no, we're gonna pick a team right now. Later, and we will see which team who's gonna pick May. Now. See here, I'm gonna set everything up. So I decided we're gonna do an all nations run. We're putting all nations in this, and then we're gonna put it in a large database to get them funny happy about this. Now, question is, where do we start? Actually, I don't know where to start. Let's start in the season. Let's do the start of the season. There we go. Yep. So, what I want to talk about today is basically the difference between true sports fans / esports fans and fake esports fans or fake sports fans. You see, true esports fans basically depend on like loyalty. They want to make them succeed, and also, not only that, they congratulate the opposing team. But as you can tell by the time I'm recording this, the CDL had their first match in week 3 of stage 4, which is final week until the stage 4 major, completed. And you saw the Surge beat Optic. Now, this happened, and basically didn't know, Surge ends up snapping a 10 games losing streak, and basically they've been playing out of their minds. So, and not to forget, the Surge, the last time the Surge and Optic play, they played in stage 2 major, where Optic beat Surge. Surge finally got their revenge. True storyline here, right? And then only the true fans of esports would congratulate their opposition team for snapping a 10 match losing streak, and B, gain their revenge from stage 2 because they know it's a long time coming. So yeah, and then the counterparts, which are the fake esports fans. Fake esports fans are basically the people that like to pretend they're rooting for rooting for the specific team, but actually ends up backstabbing other people and backstabbing their own team, just talking trash to their own team. That's why they call it fake. Like you see, I'm a long time Optic fan, Optic Chicago, and I never, once the team loses, and it's in the middle of the league or in the middle of a tournament, no, or once they lose the winners bracket, let's say for example, if you're in a tournament and your team loses from winners bracket, you go down to losers bracket. It's not the end of the world because you have to make a losers run. This whole thing is double elimination. League. Like I guarantee you now that heading into stage 4 major. Hi, heading into stage 4 major as of right now, they are still 5th place. It's just that the search has been regaining ground and standings. And remember, champs. People are like, oh, they're not gonna make it champs. Those fucking stupid idiots on Twitter, on YouTube, on Instagram, wherever their slutty social medias are, they did not recognize that for champs, it's not top 4. Because top 4, it would just be too fast. It's basically champs if you don't read the format. Champs, it's top 8. Optic are in 5th place. Basically, they can fluctuate these points to their advantage. Then they can just make it to champs. Max for each major, max event, maximum points you can get is 75. Then goes to 60. Then goes to 50. Then 40. Then 30. Then 20. Then 10. All the way down to 0 points. Now, I mean, basically, Optic can just stay in the game. How? How can they stay in the game? Well, they'll be able to stay in the game if for the final 2 majors they can score points. Because each win in the majors heading in each stage for heading into the major is basically just 10 points. The maximum you can win is 50. And by people saying like, oh, what the fuck was that? Like, they just lose to the worst team ever. I mean, hang on a second. Seattle is not. Even though Seattle is in last place overall in points, at least they can gain some momentum going by receiving points, because Seattle needs more points than ever. Seattle needs a lot of points more than ever to bounce back and to get into top 8. So, what drives me so weird and insane or crazy is the fact that basically there's going to be a lot of hate for COD eSports, blah blah blah. So, and I don't know, it's just weird. It's basically weird what they're doing to their own team. I mean, I can, don't ask me, but I have the points right here. Right now, Optic Chicago is sitting at 220 points for Stage 4. Currently. And if the bottom teams score points, then they'll be ahead. But as long as they can try to get into the top 8, then that's fine. But what they're focusing on is trying to make it into a winner's bracket for Stage 4 Major, as it's going back to LAN. And basically, I can guarantee you, or should I say, I definitely know what's going to happen. I definitely know that basically the fake fans are basically banned from LAN events due to the fact that their history of burning down their own team. I mean, it's just like a village. You live in a village. You go hunt until until you see their own village is not doing good. So you decide to burn your own village, and then you have no place to go. You have no place to run because you're going to get hunted. That's basically what's happening to the fake esports fans. Fake esports fans will most likely get hunted by real esports fans or true esports fans because they want to kneel at each other's throats and so. Now over to FaZe. FaZe is doing really good. They're number 1 right now. They won 2 of the I think they won, I don't know. They won 2 of the 3, which is great for them. And I bet they can continue the momentum. Better. And so yeah, I feel like I don't know, I feel like some people are fucking dumb. Like, people are fucking dumb. But if that's the case, well, they're really dumb. Going over to your daily Twitter stuff. Twitter, basically, of course, the return of Theatrix. Saying if I can find it, saying that basically thinking of like why they're thinking like he's thinking like why is League of Legends competitive? I mean, it's a competitive game. It's like, oh, everything's broken, blah blah blah. I'm pig, I'm stupid, I'm Beatrix, I'm pig. Well, to be honest, it's competitive because technically it's basically a team game. It's team event, so. And basically there's strategy involved, and also if you can win your matches, then yeah. I believe the problem with him is that basically he thinks Lux is broken. But there are other champions other than Lux. You always pick Lux. If you always pick Lux, then that means that you're grieving for it. So yeah. I never see. Like, it's funny because I don't know. It's so funny as to why. Yeah, like it's really funny as to why. Why keep hating on these games here? Which I'm gonna check. So, uh, that's basically his problem because him is being dumb. Well, to be honest, that kid's fucking dumb whatsoever. I mean, worst basically is the worst, and his ego is no match. His ego, like, I don't know why his ego is so weird, but they're more likely to become pigs. And it's funny because they're weird. Like their ego is so weird. I don't get it. I don't get what they're doing, but he said, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. All right, now we're here, young here, and I basically want to start unemployed. So start employed, but yeah, like I don't know why people complain shit about the esports world. Like, when they're just stabbing people in the back. Like, it's so weird. It's really weird. Like, I think they've been beating off their meat more than they can chew. We'll see. Alright, we are here. He's here. We are going to draw center now. This time we are going to do so. We are going to do manager and international manager. Let's see. Manager. Ah! Good lord. Okay. Alright, so. This is gonna suck. We see. Country. Bulgaria? No. Dominica? Ooh. We got Belgium. And I skipped it, but there's no Slovakia. So Belgium's next. Apply. Let's see. Now we thought we're going for the club teams here, the individual clubs, but we're not. We're going for the international. All right. Seed. But we're not done yet because we're going for no Uruguay. Ooh, I think it's Barbados. Is it Barbados? Or Peru. Ah, Peru under 20. Okay, we are going to apply that. Gonna apply. So, I don't know. Like, this is gonna be different because we're not gonna get any matches. We're not gonna have any other matches because this is gonna be weird. Most of them are. Question for North American Football Express. Because, sir, when you do land a job, there's always work to do, dude. Always work to do. But let's see where I'm going to end up. Let's see. Although I do want to check different matches, so. I do want to check out some other club matches. I'm not just going to do the international flair. We'll see. Back to club. I don't. Do, 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 do. I'm not interested in that because I'm not forcing an issue, but no comment. Sorry. Not interested in that because basically my role right now is to try and get to international. This is the only international flavor. Oh god. We're gonna apply. And I feel like it's only fitting if I can do Spain as well. Kind of crazy here. Let's see. As I say, it's gonna be hard because we're not gonna get a lot of matches. Let's see. You should receive. Receive. Yep, I refuse. I refuse because this is the international the international thing. See, I'm if I won. Like going back to esports top for called to CDL. Top 8 goes to chance. So right now, Optic Chicago is safe. They're safe because they're in 5th place and they are. So yeah, like they're still safe. They're still in the game. It's the fact is that they are receiving multitude of points. So yeah. See here. All right. Those are transfers. Manager for the Cincinnati. Yeah. Let's see where we go. I ran her 6. Oh my god, okay, fine. Okay. So yeah, they can still be at the points here. I mean, judging by the fact, take a look. 75 next two. If Optic gets points, then manager, team charge, manager, host seat. Hmm. Well, I mean, let's see. They're at 220. Optic Chicago's at 220. Ninth place Gorillas. Aspen to. So yeah, the only way for Optic to not make it to the the, the only way for Optic to not make it to top 8 for champs is if they don't score any points at all, which is rarely not possible. Because judging for that, because judging for the fact that they hurt every single goddamn point they have. They're not giving me a hot seat. I think they're focused on clubs right now. Yeah, so only two more. I think their focus right now is not only to win, but also to get top 8 for champs. If they can get top 8 for champs, then they're fine. So yeah, fake esports fans are you. Molded. They're mold. They're experiment. They're basically experimented from by the use of the Kadu, and that is the fake fake esports fans. And if you don't know what fake esports fans is, basically they pretend to like a team, only to the fact that at the end they would roast the team, their own team. So yeah, yeah. Good lord. Okay. Manager, manager. They're not taking charge of anything. Anyway, we're gonna stop it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, give a thumbs up. Scratch it for more. Hang on for a sec. Okay. Transfer window. Let's take a look at. North America. Well, no. let's take a look at the MLS because I think they're starting. Oh, they start today. Okay. Toronto versus Seattle, Orlando City versus Portland, Montreal versus Kansas City, Cincinnati versus Vancouver. Now, let me go to Spain. Which they start in August, so they're in the off season. Okay. Now, European Championship. They start here. Well, like I said, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.